Yes, again.
Welcome back.
I really don't know why you are in front of your computer or your television or your smartphone or whatever it is when we have this weather and we have regular classes in an hour from now. But, oh, they're all fully booked, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's why.
But it doesn't matter. They are joining. They are doing a workout,
yes.
So that's amazing. And we also need equipment for that. But before we are going to walk through the equipment, on Sunday we have a workshop of Renato on Zoom, 12:15.
12:15.
It's also again about strength training. So guys, if you would like to join, go to the online training in the CrossFit app and then you can sign in. Join guys,
and
it will be fun.
Yeah, for what I've heard, it's mostly theory and, well, explanation. And questions and not working out per se. So you don't need your sweatpants or your shorts or be in the mood to work out. Just put your phone there, zoom in, and then join Renato's class. Yeah. For now.
Equipment, we need backpack, dumbbells, kettlebells, if you have them still. And otherwise, you can use bottles of water. And we need a pillow or an up mat.
Yes.
Yeah? So, but before we are going to start, cue the music. Here we go.
All right. First, obviously, we're going to do the warming up. We have a warm-up, then we have a small strength part, 3 rounds of 3 minutes, and then we do an Amrap of 12. I'm going to walk you guys through everything that we're going to do first. Then we do the warm-up. We're going to do this one together because we're going to both join the strength part and the Amrap later on. For the Amrap, we're going to do 8, 12, and 16 reps, 8 shoulder to overheads. So with a kettlebell or with a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells from your shoulders to above your head in any way you like, 8. Then we do 12 sit-ups, that's where you need your ab mat for, into 16 squats. Can be with a weight or without. You can do air squats as well, whatever you like best. That's the Amrap, 12 minutes. We're gonna end with that. The strength part is 3 minutes for 3 rounds. We're gonna do strict presses, 8 and 8. That means 8 on the one side and 8 on the other side. Then 12 Cossack squats. So a squat with your weight in front of your chest, your dumbbell, your kettlebell, your cat, your whatever you have. And then we're gonna rest for the rest of the time into our deep squats, or as deep as you can. That's the strength part. For the warm-up, we're gonna do 3 rounds and we're gonna do the greatest stretch. Then we do a squat into a calf raise, side planks, and some slow strict presses. I say we show everything first, and then we do this all together. So for the greatest stretch, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand with the feet under our hips, stand up tall, you bring the hands towards the floor, you walk out into your plank, and then you're gonna step with 1 foot next to your hands. Push your hips forward. From here, you're gonna lower your elbow at the side of your front knee to the floor. See if you can reach it, but you don't have to. And then you open up with the same hand towards the ceiling. That's 1 repetition. We're gonna do 5 in the warm-up, but this is just a demo. Then the second movement is a squat. We're gonna do 3 slow squats into 3 squat calf raises. It's gonna look like this. The first movement is a slow squat, so you're gonna stand with the feet underneath the shoulders, toes slightly out, maybe bring the arms in front, slowly down, slowly up. Then, second movement, once we've done 3 squats, we're gonna sit into our squat, and from here, we're gonna bring ourselves or our weight on our toes. That's a very hard movement. It's not just strength, it's also balance and coordination. We do that for 3 reps. And then we're gonna go to the next movement, which is a plank into a side plank into a rotation. You're gonna put the feet on top of each other, elbow underneath the shoulder. From here, you're gonna bring the hip up towards the ceiling. You open up with your other hand towards the ceiling, and now you bring it underneath your rib cage or your side, on the side that is on the floor. And we do 5 and 5. Then last movement is 3 slow strict presses with whatever you have. Stephanie's gonna do this with a kettlebell. So she brings the kettlebell in front of her chest, grabs it with 2 hands, elbows are in front. From here you're gonna press up all the way, make sure your ribs are low, your abs are tight, your glutes are squeezed, and bring it back. I want you to be in one straight line without those hips, pardon, those ribs winging forward. Yes, thanks. My English is a little today.
I would like to add a couple of variations to the side plank rotations. So if this is really easy to do it on the elbow, you can do it on your hands. That's really tough. At least I think it's really tough. So that means you're going on hands and on your feet. And from there you're going to rotate in and outwards. That's a harder variation. And if this is too difficult, both are too difficult, you can bend both legs or one leg. So one leg is straight, the other one that's on the ground is bent. And from here you go up and then extend yourself.
And in this variation your knee is on the floor, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Makes it a little easier. All right, so great stretch, 5 and 5. 3 squats into 3 calf raises, 5 and 5 side planks with a rotation, and then we do 3 strict presses. I'm gonna do this with a dumbbell, by the way, but just one as well. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Greatest stretch.
Open up towards the ceiling, hold that for a couple of seconds and bring it back. If you have 3 points of contact on the floor with 2 hands and 1 foot in front, then the middle one is the one that is moving. Back knee can be on the floor, but it doesn't have to. If you want to make it a little harder.
I do prefer not to put my knee on the ground because now I have more stretch on my hip flexor, so on the front of my hip, but it's an option. This is also really intense for the muscles because everything is tensed now. Keep breathing. I didn't count.
I did.
Oh.
But not for you. Okay. Next one. We're gonna do 3 slow squats. Feet and the shoulders, toes slightly out. Sit back and down, chest is up, and back up. That's 1. Let's do 2 more. Make sure your knees are out, in line with your toes.
Actually, we make 4 squats.
Sorry?
Now we make actually 4 squats.
That's true.
Try to do it slowly. You don't have to go that deep into a squat as deep we do, but at least try.
Should I show them my trick? If you want to make it really hard, come on your toes and then stand up.
Woo!
I used to be a ballerina.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Nice.
Thanks. Okay, side plank with a rotation. Make sure you push your hips towards the ceiling. Open up all the way. Look at your hand again. Do 5. Do them in a controlled way.
Keep breathing. Squeeze your butt, don't forget that.
Right, grab your weight.
Do it slowly, 3 reps. Breathe out if you press up, and breathe in if you go down. Okay, that was 1 round. 2 more. We're doing it synchronized. Nice.
You're a good team.
So if I'm down and touching with my elbow down on the ground, I feel some stretch on my glute. Never move up, I feel more stretch on my hip.
Yep. Upper back is also working for me.
Yep. Okay, here we go, squats again. So bring your butt back first. Okay, third squat, and then toes slowly down.
Yes.
In control, don't drop yourself.
You shift your weight forward just a little bit in order to come onto your toes, and then you bring it back to your heels to stand up again. Elbow underneath the shoulder, press the floor away, and press your hips towards the ceiling.
Try to do it slowly, because if you do it fast, you can lose your balance. Such lovely weather today. It's such lovely weather today.
3 strict presses.
Slowly, try to count. And 1 more round. I'm actually wondering if somebody's joining now. So
I think
if
we
you
can
are,
see that, right?
sorry?
I think we can see that.
If you are, comment, guys.
No, I didn't count.
Me neither. You know,
Well, I hope the people that are watching didn't count for me, but doing their own greater stretches.
you know what happens? We have to talk, we have to count,
Oh yes.
and we have to do the movements.
It is such a hard job. Multitasking big time here.
This was fine.
All right. Feet underneath the shoulders. Sit back and down. Chest is up. And back up. Slowly and slowly.
And if you're in the down position, you can move your toes from the ground if you're in the down position. So you make sure your weight is on your heels. Okay. Looks like some Russian move, and then you have to
Cossack
do it
Squats.
like this. Okay, plank.
Yo.
Side plank.
Last set of side planks.
Keep breathing, guys. And then the last exercise for the warm-up, slow shoulder presses. So 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down. Squeeze your butt, tight up the abdomen. Watch out for your head. Okay, good job.
All right.
Oi,
All right.
warmed up. Alrighty,
All right, all right.
strength.
I'm warm.
I'm warm as well.
Cool.
Okay,
Warm, cool.
3 rounds
Yes.
of 3 minutes.
Can you put on the clock for us?
Yes.
3 rounds of 3 minutes. We're gonna do 8 and 8 presses. One arm, one arm. Then we're gonna do 12 Cossack squats. So with your weight in front of your chest. And then we're gonna rest in our squats. I'm gonna show you guys everything. For the press, you take your weight, one arm, elbows in front, squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes, ribs are low. From here, you're gonna press overhead, and you're gonna bring the weight back to your shoulders. 8 on one side, and 8 on the other side. Then, you're gonna bring the weight in front of our chest. If you have a dumbbell, make a cup of your hands. Weight is hanging in between. That's what I like most. You can also do it in the way I just did my front squats, or my front squats, my presses in the warm-up. My head is everywhere today. I prefer this. From here, you're gonna sit back and down and come up again. If you have a kettlebell, you do the same movement, but now 2 hands on the kettlebell.
I'm used to a different kind of Cossack squat.
Really?
Yes.
Show me.
So, in my opinion, a Cossack squat means spread your legs more wide out, toes are facing outwards.
Oh, yes.
And from there,
I'm totally confused
moving
today.
to one side.
Don't
You
know
can
what
bring
happened.
your toes from the ground, move to the side and then stand up again. Or you're gonna keep full contact with your foot. That asks a lot of mobility. So if you don't do that, if you don't have that, you can open up your foot and then bring your toes upwards and then move sidewards and then to the other side. You can do it without weight or with weight. I think without weight is already really intensive.
Yeah, that's intense.
So if you want to do it with weights, I prefer to do
Then
it.
you grab it in the way I just explained, right?
I have a kettlebell, so I will show it like this.
Yeah.
But with the dumbbell, it doesn't really matter how you grab it. And then from there, you move to the side and then stand up again. This also asks a lot of mobility of the inner thighs. So if you don't have that, just go less deep.
Thanks for correcting me.
You were showing a goblet squat. It's okay.
Yeah, I was confused with the goblet squat. 12 means 12 in total, right?
Yes.
And we're gonna alternate.
Yeah.
Or we do 6 and 6.
No, I prefer to do alternating.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And then the last one will be, in the remaining time, you go and sit down into a deep squat. So that means go as deep as far as you can, and then sit down in your squat. As long as you keep your chest facing upwards. So don't just sit down without any tension. You have to keep tension, yeah? So in this case, it also doesn't really matter which height your squat is, as long as you keep that position.
Cool. I do have a question for you. I can sit here in the bottom of my squat with tension.
Yeah.
I'm working now, but I can also chill with my chest up. What do I do?
Tension.
There?
Yeah.
Cool. That makes it a little harder.
Because it's a strength.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I know there are people over there who can chill down there as well.
Yeah, I know.
And we want them to work. So.
I can almost sit down with my butt on the ground.
Wow. I want to see that.
I'm not going to show
guys,
you guys.
We gotta move. 3 rounds of 3 minutes, 8 and 8 presses, 8 and 8, 8 and 8. I do it again. 12, not goblet squat, but Cossack squats, and then we rest in our squat.
Yes. So, I'm ready. I hope you guys are too. 3 rounds, 3 minutes, we have 10 seconds. Keep tension on your abs. So if you're in the overhead position, check yourself if you have a tensed core. I always check myself by pinching in my belly. If it's a bit painful, then you don't have a tensed abdomen. Okay, we go into Cossack squats. I'm going to do it without.
Me too. They're hard enough. With the Cossack squats, you can either keep your feet flat on the floor, if you can, or you come onto your heel.
My knee's cracking.
Ooh.
We hear a lot of funny sounds here and noises. I didn't count.
I did.
You did count?
8.
8.
9. 10.
Keep breathing, breathe out if you go up, and then remaining time, that means 1.5 minutes. If you need to take rest, you can take rest. I always prefer to push my elbows into my knees. For me, that's more relaxing. Keep breathing, and if you cannot handle this position anymore, just relax. And then put tension in it again. It can just be a couple of centimeters that makes a difference.
Yes. So for the Cossack squats, we are, well, kind of mobile, I would say. So we can go quite deep. If you can't, that's fine. It's more of a mobility drill and one leg strength than it is about how deep you can go with that. Try to keep up, like with your chest, not to rotate your torso. Make it a challenge, I would say.
Yeah.
But move pretty. We have 20 seconds left, and then we do it again. Starting off with the presses.
Intensive,
It's
guys.
tough.
So if you need to relax, relax. 10 seconds.
If you're getting tired, make sure your knees are still out. Don't let them collapse. Yes.
Okay, we go to strict presses again. Come on, guys. Keep breathing. Let's go, Jacques.
Let's go, Zach. Let's Zach go.
Make sure you stand up tall if you come out of that Cossack squat. I sometimes see people just stay low, but you have to extend yourself fully.
This is quite heavy even without weight.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Last
time.
Last time. So keep your chest up, keep the weight on the heels. If you are standing on your toes, you have to come up a little bit more because you need to keep contact with the full foot. Keep breathing. Ooh, this is nice.
You think so?
35 seconds, it burns.
Yeah, it burns.
If you need to relax in between, just do that. Don't push yourself too much. We don't want you to get injured. Breathe. 10 seconds. I always prefer to just stand up after a couple seconds because then I can prep myself for the last round. Okay, one more round, guys. Strict presses. Don't forget to pick up your equipment correctly.
Your ribs are low. Also, when you're getting tired, rather have you put down your weight, and then do the rest of your set than hanging in that lower back.
Ooh, this gets intense. I'm slow.
You are.
I grab the weight that's more challenging. So. The couch is in his way. Keep breathing. And don't forget to drink in between when needed, because it's warm and you don't want to get dehydrated. Okay, one more deep squat.
One minute.
Good job, guys. Again, if you cannot hold this position for that long, just relax in between. You can stand up, shake your legs, or if you'd like, you can just sit down fully in the down position. For me, I can almost sit down with my butt on the ground.
Wow, that's insane.
But I cannot, I can keep my chest up, but my lower back is fully round. So that's not a good position. But this is a resting position for me.
Yeah.
So I have to come up just a couple centimeters to get that tensed leg again. It's insane, right?
"15 seconds, guys. Hold it."
Come on,
Maybe
come on,
there.
come on, come on, come on. Breathe, guys. Keep that focus. 3, 2, 1.
Ow!
Ooh, that was nice.
Okay.
I'm going to drink. I'm going to give you the right example. You have to drink.
I forgot my drink.
Okay. As many rounds as possible.
As many rounds as possible.
For 12 minutes.
Ooh.
I'm already sweaty, so this is going to be intense.
Okay,
So we have a shoulder to overhead. So it's almost similar to the movement you did before. A strict press is also a shoulder to overhead, but you can also use your legs.
Yep.
So you're going to do it with 2 dumbbells. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring them to your shoulders. One side of the dumbbell is touching your shoulder. Your feet are on hip width and your toes are facing forward. From here, you can extend your arms without moving your legs. So that's the same movement as the strict presses, but you can also make a small dip with your legs. So that means you're going to bend your knees, your butt is facing backwards, and from here, you're going to accelerate speed, press your legs up. So you go into an extending position and then straight up your arms if your legs are straight. So one fluid movement, you press up. If you're overhead, don't lean backwards into your lower back. So keep a tense abdomen and a tensed glute.
Cool.
Cool. So you can also do push jerks, but we're not going to show them. Or are we? You can show them, but I'm not going to explain it. This is more a movement for more experienced people. So if you know this movement, you can use that one as well. I never prefer that one because then you're actually really slow. Push presses are faster.
If you wanna be slow for some reason,
That's also
or work on technique.
Then we have sit-ups.
Where's my hat today? I'm so glad you're here.
I don't know where you are, but I think your head is still outside with the sunny weather.
I think so.
Just chilling with a Corona in your hands.
Okay, well.
Okay, 2 variations of these sit-ups. You can make a butterfly with your feet, so that means your feet are touching each other on the sole side. And from there, you're going to touch the ground on your toes or in front of your toes, and then you're going to lean down, fully down on the ground, touch the ground with your hands on the ground, and then accelerate speed with moving your arms explosively forward. Breathe up, breathe out if you go up, and breathe in if you go down.
Yes.
Now we have squats.
Thanks. I was hoping for that.
So you have also a couple of variations of the squats. You have a front squat, 2 dumbbells. So that means you are going to, again, bring the dumbbells on your shoulders. One side is touching your shoulders. And from here, feet are on shoulder width, toes are facing outwards. And then you're going into a squat. But before you are going into a squat, you have to brace your core. So that means tight up as much as you can. Okay, this is front squats. We also have goblet squats.
Yes.
So that means you have only 1 dumbbell. You can also do 1 dumbbell on your shoulder, but that's also an option, but it's similar to the movement we showed
I
before.
knew we were doing goblet squats today.
Yeah, goblet squats. So you can grab your dumbbell in this case on the top side of your dumbbell, and from here you're going into a squat. Yes, and be aware you're not allowed to bring your elbows to the sides, so only show them that they're facing downwards in this case. Yeah? And if you don't have any weights or you just want to do normal squats without any equipment, you can do just squats, air squats. Yeah?
Yep.
Just move the air. Okay, we have 8 shoulder to overhead, 12 sit-ups and 16 squats.
Yes. Steph, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do 2 arms with a 12 kilo kettlebell.
Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then goblet squats.
And then goblet squats.
I think I'm going to do, I'll see when I get there. Maybe two dumbbells. This is going to take forever. Well, anyways.
I didn't show them the variation of the sit-ups. I only showed them 1 variation.
Well, tell me what I do,
Oei.
and I do it for you.
Naughty me. Okay, so you can sit down on your butt. You can use a pillow or an ab mat, and then you can keep your feet touching the floor, so your knees are facing upwards. And then from here you can do squats. And if you need support because your feet are going off the ground, you can put them underneath a couch, for example, so they are stuck. If you have dumbbells, you can also put your feet underneath the dumbbells. So that was variation 2 of these sit-ups.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
What if I cannot do a sit-up for any reason?
Well, I then don't prefer tuck, or I don't prefer crunches because that has a lot of impact on your lower back. So then I prefer to do like a side plank rotation or something with side planks or a plank because that gives you more strength than doing crunches. So people don't do crunches. Yeah?
Cool.
So do you want to show them plank?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Regular plank?
Yeah, side planks we already did,
Yeah.
so that's an option. You can pick them from the warm-up. So with the rotation, a plank means that you're going to use both hands on the ground. You're pressing the floor away with your hands, so don't lean into your shoulder blades. So press up and then tied up your glutes and try to round your lower back so you have a tensed core. And from here, you're just going to hold it. And then the question, how long? So 12 sit-ups, 20 seconds, 30 seconds?
30 seconds?
Yeah, 20 or 30 seconds. Yeah, it depends on how long you can hold that plank. Okay, I'm good to go. Are
Me
you?
too.
Cool.
Enough talk.
Enough
Let's
talk.
work.
Let's work.
Let's sweat.
We need to, yeah, that I'm not just pinching my head,
Makes sense.
bouncing my head against the
Okay.
couch. Okay.
Can you put on a clock for 12 minutes?
Of course. 12 minutes. Ta-ta.
Yes.
Okie dokie. If you're ready, we are going to start. Don't go too fast in the beginning. Try to lower yourself in your speed during the first couple of rounds.
Yep.
So you still have some energy left for the last couple of rounds. Okay, enough talking. 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm going to do synchronized series.
Please keep your distance. tough. Why am I doing thrusters?
Yeah, yeah. Lekker Sven.
Poeh. Ik heb inderdaad al een tijdje geen conditie meer. Zeg jij?
Rustig aan.
Zeg je? Ja. Echt. Ah.
Nice. Okay.
My arms are fried.
Yeah, but you did 15 kilos. It was intense, guys. Okay, I'm sweaty. I'm always in. Oh yeah.
Oh, those squats.
Those squats were killing me. Especially the 16 reps.
It is half of the workout.
Yeah, it is.
Almost.
I think halfway I was like, okay, I'm actually only doing squats.
Did you break them up?
No.
I did.
Yeah, but you have more
Sets of
weight.
4,
You have
8.
30 kilos, so I have 12.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's a difference.
Still.
So,
Oh.
okay, good job. Let's do a cool down. Okay, drink, guys.
Yeah, either sit on the couch, drink a sip of water, and rewatch this part later, or just do it now. Better to do it now, since it's a cool down as well, right?
Okay.
Short one?
A lot of arms. So shall we do arms?
Let's do so.
Okay. Come on hands and knees. And you can bring your elbows on the ground. You can keep your butt high. And then from here you're going to flex your elbows. And then you're going to put them on your upper back, your hands. And then you're going to bring your chest down to the ground. Keep breathing. Let go of your hands on your upper back and come back on hands and knees. Spread your legs more out to the sides so you have a stretch on the inner thighs. Sweat drops all over the place. It's nice weather, so.
Oh, your face is behind the training, which is good for you because we're equally red. Ah, yeah.
This was nice. So for people that haven't seen it from the beginning, we have on Sunday a strength workshop again from Renato, 12:15 on Zoom. So if you would like to join, go to the CrossFit Haarlem app and then sign in.
Yeah. And then there you find the link to the Zoom session.
So it's not really like moving, but just question. You can ask questions. He will do some theory.
Yeah, so you can sit outside in the sun with your drink.
Yeah.
And then just watch.
Okay, come slowly out of position. And then we're going to do one more couch stretch.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, if you have still your pillow or your app mat, you can use it because it can be painful on one knee. So what you're going to do is you're going to use your couch. You're going to put your app mat or your pillow close with the couch. One foot will be up on the couch and your knee is in contact with your app mat, and the other one will be bent forward with contact with the foot on the ground. And then you're going up.
So this is more quads.
Yes.
After all the squats we did. Look who's there. It's Edgar. Edgar, come and say hi. Guys, if you're still sitting on the couch watching us doing nothing, he is giving class in a couple of minutes from now. So sign in, go see this guy.
Let's switch sides.
Come and sweat. I'm sweating all over the place.
Me too. And I have to do a one-on-one as well.
Oh,
in
nice.
A couple of minutes.
I shift my hip forward just a little bit, then I have a more of a stretch, my upper leg.
Run, Edgar, run. You only have 6 minutes. Yes, guys, we are really happy that we can do outdoor training again. So if you still haven't followed outdoor training, we also had 3 trial classes. You can go to the CrossFit Haarlem website and you can check that one. So guys, for new people, you can do a couple of trial sessions. And then you can experience or vibe or coaching, etc. Okay guys, come out of position and then we're done for today.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was. I'm still sweaty.
Good stuff.
It was super nice. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did.
I didn't.
And
I did.
we will be here on Friday.
We will be here on Friday.
So I hope you guys
I'm
will
going to
join.
be here tomorrow night and Friday night to do live classes or regular
Outdoor,
classes.
yeah.
And you, how about you?
I will be here on Saturday for live outdoor classes again.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to see you guys anyways.
So, shall we applause? Okay, we're gonna clap 3 times in 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye,
Good
guys.
job.